2026 is going to be the year you lay the foundation for something great. And that's because great things genuinely take time. I learned that the hard way this year. I set my goals really high going into 2025. Did I achieve all of them? Hell no, absolutely not. But in 2025, I set the foundation to make 2026 great, 27 great, 28 great. I know there's going to be hiccups and bumps along the road, but hey, I learned a very important lesson in 2025, and I broke life into four different aspects. I really think in life, there's four things that are all equally as important, and that's going to be your financial situation, your mental stability, your physical stability, and your relationships. And in relationships, you can tie it in like, spiritual, family, stuff like that, friendships. But those are the four. Some people might not think finances are as important on the scale of those four things. But in this day and age, I do believe it actually is. This is stuff they didn't teach us in school. I've had experience in multiple different businesses. I've invested into a real estate business. I've owned a used car dealership. So I've had experience in it, and I think it is very important to have like financial literacy. So it might not be like, hey, not everyone's gonna be a millionaire, but obviously everyone can strive to be, and obviously learning these things is very important. So I put these all on like an even playing field. I think that like obviously like if your mental well-being is shit, like everything is going to be pretty much shit. If your physical well-being is shit, obviously like maybe your relationship status sucks. Like maybe if you're not in a relationship, you kind of can't find one. Or like, maybe if your financial situation sucks, like you kind of can't go see your friends because they're going out and you can't afford it. Or you can't afford to like maybe take a vacation to help your mental well-being. So they all tie in. And I learned that the hard way in 2025 because I took a leap on a financial investment, and it was a real estate investment. And over the course of the summer, when I purchased two houses, and over the course of the summer, I spent my whole summer rehabbing these. And going into this, I was really heavy in the gym. I was focusing on my mental health, and like obviously things were really good in my relationship. And like as I really hit the financial aspect hard and dove into this investment, I realized like as time went on, it's like, damn, I haven't been in the gym in a bit. Like I haven't really, focused on my mental health. Like it's this whole thing's kind of stressful, or like, my finances are kind of all out of whack. Like I need to really like start a spreadsheet and hone in on these things. And like I'm coming home late and I haven't spent a lot of quality time with my girl. So like all these things matter, and they all equally matter. And I know that time is everyone's greatest asset, and it's hard to like keep a balance. But just in this video, I want you to come out of the other side of this and think about, hey, how am I mentally? How am I physically? Look at yourself. Like, have I been in the gym? Or if I am in the gym, am I going as hard as I can? And think about the main thing is look at the distractions. Like if you can't focus on all these things and all these four things aren't in a good spot, are you spending too much time on your phone? Are you spending too much time doing shit that you shouldn't be doing? Because that's important, because these four things are the most important things in my opinion. And in 2025, I let a lot of them slip. And as the year went on, I realized, damn, these are the four. And if you want to tie in relationships, like I said, with spirituality and stuff like that, and like faith, like I even got in tune with that as the year went on, because I just realized how important that stuff is, and I talked to a lot of friends about it, and they feel the same way. And when it comes to life and goals, there really are no quick hacks. And I could come into this video and be like, hey, like hit it hard and like be on some like David Goggins shit. And I'm not trying to say like don't set goals or don't set big goals or have a bucket list, because everyone should have that, because everyone should have something to live for and strive for, because that's what we're doing this for. But do you really want another year of the same shit? Like if you came out of this year and you're not like expecting change or not doing anything, like look at these four aspects and just get these four in play, because I promise you, if all these four are aligned, things will start to get better. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the foundation, because if this foundation is good, then you're like, okay, like, yo, my mental well-being is great. Like, hey, maybe this business is what I want to take off. My financial situation might be great. Or it's like, hey, I found a new girlfriend. Like, but yeah, maybe I should still like see my friends a little bit, because they're important too. Like, so just keep a mental note of all this stuff. Or like, if you are like, religious or whatever, like, take time to like tune in with that. Like if your mental well-being is not good, like take time to meditate and focus on stillness, or go do something you like to do. But obviously I just want you to understand like how they all work together. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's like, if your mental well-being is bad, like it's going to affect every aspect of your life. Financial situation is bad, like you're not going to be able to do stuff. So that's what I learned coming out of this year, and that's what I'm trying to drill in today. And I have many different video topics I want to talk about. I don't really know where I'm going to go, with a lot of them, but I have a lot of things in my mind, and I think I can help people. And that's why I named the channel Perspective, because not only do I want to change my perspective my perspective and outlook on life, but like maybe change yours. Like the way you're looking at life may be different than mine. So, and maybe the way I'm looking at it might be different than yours. And maybe we can find ways to make life a better place and your mental well-being a better place. And we can try to change things for the better. And I think that, you know, the whole nostalgia thing with Call of Duty lately is really cool. I think a lot of people are doing these old school gameplay commentaries. Growing up, I watched all of them. I watched White Boy 7th Street, T Martin, X Jaws, Woody's Game. These guys were, this was my television back in the day. So I am honored to be back on YouTube to do this. Obviously, like I said, trying to stay in tune with all these things. But I think that 2025, I realized that foundation is very important. And it's going to set up a really good 2026 for not only me, but for you, and I really hope that we can grow together. We can grow this channel. And if maybe YouTube's something you want to start, take the time to start it. Set your goals. I'm not trying to say don't set goals, but that foundation is very, very important, because even if you do have high goals and you do get close to achieving them, which I really hope you do, that not having those aligned might affect the distance of those goals, might affect how close you can get to those. So that's the end of this video, I think, and that's what I wanted to really talk about. And I'm gonna have more videos in the future, playing Madden, playing 2K, and playing Call of Duty. So this has been great. Really thank you for being here, and hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and comment on the video. Maybe what's maybe your 4 aspects of life? Are they different than mine? Is there 4 things you care about more than what I care about? Yeah, maybe it is. So let me know your perspective, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.